Hi, it's Karena and Katrina, and we're here to wish you a happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is all about showing love, especially for the people around you and your gals, and just showing your appreciation. So Karena and I filmed a little special video for you.
We just had a little fun with it.
It was our HQ's idea, and we thought it was really cute.
Yeah.
So here we go.
If I could do anything on one date with Bobby, I would say go to, it would be in Palm Springs, to a place called Melvin's. And they play like crooner music or jazz music, and I'd sit at the bar, one of the little tables, and I'd have a dirty Tito's martini with blue cheese olives, and I just listen to music.
I would be with Brian. I would be drinking some Sauvignon Blanc or rosé, and I'd probably be on a boat.
My first kiss with Bobby was at a place called American Junkie in Hermosa Beach, and Katrina dared me to kiss him, which was perfect because I had the biggest crush on him, and he was our neighbor below at the time.
First kiss with Brian, he kissed me on the cheek, and we were just hanging out at his house, watching a movie.
So what does love mean to me? Well, love is one of the most powerful words, feelings, and emotions that exist. And without it, this world would have no peace. You have to nurture it and feed it so that it can grow. It's one of the most amazing emotions and feelings that anyone can have. You can have it with, a stranger. You can have it with your husband, your girlfriends. It's one of the things that when things start to go bad, you can always turn to love, because love is the only thing in the world that will always win.
Favorite quality about Brian would be that he's always making people laugh. He just wants everyone to be smiling at all times, and his grandpa was the same way.
My favorite quality about Bobby is that he is always bringing the sunshine. He's always positive, he's always loving, he really knows how to make you feel comfortable, and he's just an overall, good person to everybody he meets.
The most romantic thing that Brian has ever done for me would be when we first met. He went to Australia. We met and we hung out for 6 weeks, and he went to Australia for, over 5 months, and he kept a journal every day and just wrote me a little message, and the very first page of the journal was I can't wait to see what our relationship will become. I know that this is it. You're the one that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, and didn't share this with me. And he actually read that as his vows. And I wrote my vows that day on the way to our ceremony. And he's like, I wrote my vows 10 years ago. So that was really romantic, but I messed it up.
I think the most romantic thing Bobby has ever done for me, he does little things all the time, but the number one thing that made me literally fall to my knees was when we first started dating, and he took me to my first prom because I got grounded on prom night when I was in high school, so I never got to go. And in a passing conversation, I had mentioned that he decided to turn his apartment downstairs into a high school prom with a disco ball and all. The moment I knew I was in love was that night of prom when Bobby threw me my first prom, because I saw what a caring person he was, and that he really truly loved me and cared for me, and I saw what a wonderful person he was at that time, and what a wonderful person and nurturing person he'd be in the future.
I first knew I was in love with Brian or Karena. First knew I was in love with Brian when the first day that I met him, actually. I believe in love at first sight. He was singing and he was playing guitar, and he sang to my soul. The craziest thing we've ever done for love.
For Brian, you moved out to California.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. That's taking a big risk of something that you didn't know if it was going to work out or not.
I mean, I think, yeah. Moving across the country, you moved out of the cutest apartment that you had your own place and your own stuff and your own everything, and it was amazing, and you moved in with this one guy, and then it didn't work out pretty quick. But then you ended up with another cool spot.
Then I had this great apartment. I was so crazy for love. But guess what? Then I moved into the other place, and then Bobby moved downstairs, and then love was found.
Yeah, risks and other things and other doors. Why am I doing this?
Because I was
you just
going
did
like
this.
Love was
and it
found.
led to other love. Craziest thing we've done for each other.
Start toning it up.
Yeah.
My most memorable date with Bobby would actually be the first date that we ever went on, because we were hanging out for a couple months. You know, we were neighbors. He lived below me. We never actually left the apartment building for a couple months. We planned to go see this music kind of sound experience with the XX and Sonos radio or Sonos speakers, and we had planned on it for a week, and this was like a big step for us to actually go on a real date. And we got there and it was closed, so that was a bummer. But then we went off and we had the most amazing dinner at Fig and Olive, and it was just, we sat for hours. And then I think we came back to my house and then sat. It was like when we first started dating, we would stay up until like 4 a.m. just talking in front of the fireplace and getting to know each other.
Most memorable date with Brian would be, there have been so many. I would say it would be when we got engaged. So we had like a whole day. We worked out together. It was pouring rain. We were at a lake. We brought our parents, my parents, to the date. Does that count? We were in a boathouse in the rain, and he ended up proposing.
Which one of us said I love you first? Oh, I was like, I don't remember.
I said I love you first.
Is that bad? I can't remember.
I always say I love you first.
I know where it was.
To everybody.
It was about 4 months into dating, and we were at Kauai in Hanalei Bay and on a vacation together. And we actually were on the very same beach that we ended up getting married on 4 years later. Friendship to me is very important because you need someone to share your life with other than maybe your significant other. But then, you know, I think your significant other and your best friend kind of know you in different ways.
Friendship is actually really, really, really important and not hard to come by, but when you have a good friend, you hold on to them and you should be grateful and just know how lucky you are to have people that are really kind in your life.
I mean, a best girlfriend is someone that you can call on no matter what. And at the drop of a dime, they're there for you. They are a good listener and just someone that enhances your life, and together you grow together and you share life's experiences with.
It also means being there through so many, and you could actually not see each other for months and like pick up right where you left off. And it also means just like your ride or die. Like you call them at 3 in the morning and be like, I need you, and you need to be there for that person. That's what friendship is. My best friend in the whole wide world is Winston. I'm just kidding.
My best friend, when I think of best friend, you know, obviously your husband is your very best friend, but then you have your best girlfriend, so that's obviously Katrina. Katrina is my best friend, and Bobby is my best lover friend.
I have 2 best friends. Or actually, no, I have 5 best friends. My mom, my dad, my brother, Karena, and Brian, in no particular order.
I have known Katrina, my best girlfriend, for, oh my gosh, I think it's almost been 8 years now. We've been saying 7 for so long.
I met her in the month of October. Well, I saw her in the month of October. And then I went up to her. And then I went up to her again. And then I asked her to do yoga with me. And then I saw her at Trader Joe's and was like, do you want to film cooking videos with me? And then I saw her on the Strand, and that time I didn't say hi because I was like, okay, she might not want to hang out with me. And then I looked up her number in the Equinox system, which is probably highly illegal, but she had given it to me prior, but I had lost it, of course. And I texted her to see if she wanted to hang out.
7.5 years.
I knew I was going to be best friends with Karena as soon as I saw her on the recumbent bike reading a book on a Friday night at Equinox, and I saw her from afar. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not.
Probably, when we were living together, we knew each other for a month, and we moved into the house together, and immediately just those days and nights hanging out and giggling and cooking in the kitchen and spending every hour together, going on long walks together, like everything we did was together. So I would say within 2 months of meeting.
Favorite girl activity would be just going to the beach and chatting and having fun.
My favorite activity to do with your bestie, besides like stay up and have dinner and drink wine and just talk for hours. I like to go on dates to yoga classes, just like every toned up girl, but I love going to yoga followed by lunch or brunch or going on a hike, just stuff that's active together where you have the chance to hang out, talk, catch up.
First thing I thought when I met Karena is that she was very kind and very open. Because I was kind of like, hey, do you want to hang out? And she's like, sure. I was like, can I get your number? She's like, sure. Do you want to do yoga? Sure. Do you want to do videos together? Sure. So I would say Karena was very easygoing.
First thing I thought when I met Kat was she was sweet. Actually, I just thought that I was at the gym, most of you know this story, and I was stretching, and she walked up to me and said, "Ma, you're flexible. Do you do yoga?" And we started talking, and we were like, "I'm Katrina. Oh my gosh, I'm Karena." And we just immediately started chatting, and she was very friendly right off the bat. Every time I saw her, she was smiling and happy, and I just thought she was a really friendly, nice girl.
My, you're flexible. Whose pickup line was it though?
That was yours.
Yeah.
Phrase that defines my life with Katrina would be wifey for lifey.
Share, love, inspire, sweat. Wait, share, love, go, 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 fearlessly, inspire, sweat every day. You love rom-coms.
I do.
Instead of the holiday, it would be the beach. No.
The beach? That doesn't sound like a rom-com. The Galladay.
I would rent that. See, I think you're funny. Cream.
Or like beige, light color.
Wait, my name is Green? I mean, name. My favorite color is green.
Cream.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't hear you through my hair.
That Jennifer Aniston hair.
Your favorite color is black.
No, it's not.
If that was a color. No?
No.
Fine. Royal, brilliant blue. Periwinkle.
Not
Not
parrot.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I knew you would react that way. I know. I didn't mean it. As soon as it was coming out, I was like, no. I was just thinking of like a peacock
Blue.
that has like, periwinkle
blue.
and blue.
I love blue. And if you would have read 30 Things You Don't Know About Karena on ToneItUp.com, you would know that. The one with Cameron Diaz.
Sweetest thing.
Sweetest Thing.
But
I mean, like, you like a lot of movies,
it's
so that's like old.
complicated.
Oh yeah, it's complicated.
It's complicated with Meryl Streep. Oh my goodness.
That's cute.
Yeah. Your favorite movie was obviously The Holiday for a long time.
I don't think I've replaced it. I still, even this winter, I didn't watch it as much. I only watched it like twice
I
instead
don't
of
know
10
if
times.
you've seen a full movie since then because you fall asleep within the first 2 minutes.
No, not true.
Really?
Don't
Have
listen
you
to
read-
what Bobby says.
Well, have you read 30 Things About Karena? Because it says you don't ever watch a full movie and you fall asleep within the first 2
By the
minutes.
past 2 months, I've been really good. I watched a movie on Sunday night and didn't fall asleep.
What movie?
I don't remember. But I did. The first time Katrina and I hung out outside the gym was at a Kelly James concert. So I was taking one of her group fitness classes, and I went up to her afterwards and said, "Hey, do you want to go to this concert with me?"
She picked me up and she was wearing like a really cool like leather jacket with black pants and high boots and a high ponytail and like this crazy cat eye and like tons of jewelry. And I was like in like a white sweater and like a crochet skirt. And I was like, hey.
And we went, and it was amazing. All right, Kat in 3 words: loving, loyal, and down.
Karena is strong, resilient, just one more, and goofy, and loving, and silly, and endearing.
November 4th.
March 22nd.
Hers are light brown, sometimes a little bit of yellow in them.
So nice and observant. Yours are hazel, sometimes green. Yep.
I would cast Jennifer Aniston to play you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Thank you.
First thing that popped in my mind, and I think of it all the time, is Julia Roberts.
I love Julia Roberts.
You would be Julia Roberts. There have actually been moments where you've been in a restaurant and something slipped out of your hands and you said slippery little sucker. And you didn't even know that was from that. And then when people surprise you, kind of like when Richard Gere surprised Julia Roberts with the
like
jewelry.
A screaming laugh.
Yeah, and you're like, oh! I just scared you. But that's what you do. Julia and Jennifer Aniston, if you're watching this, maybe you should make a movie.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be about us.
No, you should just be together. Maybe you'd be best friends.
One item of clothing Kat cannot live without, I'll just say like one style. Let's say fringe.
Karena, I feel like couldn't live without like a black pair of like jeans or like pleather-ish black pants or yoga pants. Either or, also tied. If Karena were an animal, she would definitely be skunk.
If Kat were an animal, she would be a cat. A house cat. Not a lion, not a panther, not a cheetah. A house cat that likes to cuddle and smother.
Karena had a superpower, she would heal.
If Kat had a superpower, she would be able to teleport herself. If she would teleport herself from being with her family in New Hampshire to back here in California and just like be able to spend more time with everybody that she loves.
Karena can burp on demand.
Kat is really good at doing different accents. Did you know that? If I could tell a young Katrina one thing, I would say, you're beautiful and you're going to do amazing things one day.
Karena, you are going to go through things in your life and you don't even need to be told that you will get through them because guess what? You did. And I'm so proud of you and I'm proud of you every day.
If I could have one of Katrina's qualities, it would be to have my ass lifted like that. Like, I don't know how it gets like that underneath. You know, I've done so many squats and deadlifts and it just isn't that perky.
If I could have anything of Karena's, it would be her height, eyes, arms, thighs, femur, like her femur length, and her torso length. And I'd never smile. I would just be Karena. Hi, I'm Karena.
You are a Scorpio.
Are you an Aries?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What's your favorite food?
Katrina loves yogurt.
Yeah.
Katrina has a thing for yogurt. Any kind. It can be almond yogurt, coconut yogurt,
Frozen yogurt with sprinkles.
And she loves yogurt so much that one day we were in Palm Springs one morning and she went and grabbed a yogurt out of the fridge. And she goes to Brian, she goes, you know, if we have a child, we should call him Gert. So we can go, yo, Gert!
Is garlic an herb or is it like a food or is it, what is that? That is your favorite.
I would say an herb.
So that's your favorite food herb? Food herb. Verb.
You prefer a bikini.
You prefer a one piece. Because they're so sexy.
No, one pieces are very sexy. I actually feel really sexy in a one piece.
You look really sexy in one piece because you're so long.
And a long torso. So
yeah.
It stretches out.
Looks good. Hey guys, whoa! And then you trip over something. Oh, where's my stuff? Skunky, come here. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Come here. Oh, hey, wait. Do you know where my car keys are? Oh,
Brian. If I I could have dinner with anyone in the world, the first person that comes to my mind would be Oprah Winfrey. Just because I would love to learn from her, hear more about her story. I know that she overcame a lot as a young girl and then has gone on to inspire women to this day. And I think she is an incredible woman who really changes the world.
I would magically make my entire family and Karena and Bobby into one person and have dinner with them. It'd be like a unicorn. And Karena would be like the horn. She'd be like, hi, can I have some wine?
One thing I've learned from Katrina is you can never have too much French. Just kidding. Yeah, you can never have a heart that's too big.
The one thing I've learned from Karena, I've learned so much from Karena, to never be scared. I have literally done so much that I would have never done if it weren't for her. She's always like, with no fear, like, we can get through that, or don't worry about that. I feel like I am a much stronger and more confident person because of her.
What inspires me about Katrina? I would say that when she decides to do something, she's gonna do it. I think a lot of people struggle with kind of sticking through something and going with a plan. So if she decides she's going to start a business, she's gonna do it.
The most inspiring thing about Karena to me is how she can move so effortlessly through life.
If she decides she's gonna be your friend, she's gonna do it.
Like when you see her, it's like, how do you handle all this and how do you endure all of this and how have you been through so much in your life?
If she decides she's gonna go travel there, she's gonna do it.
And do it with your shoulders back and your heart forward with such strength, and then still have so much fun and have so much joy.
If she decides she's going to take yoga training, she's going to do it.
It's really inspiring to see how she takes her challenges and turns them into her strength. And she's actually the strongest woman I've ever known.
It's kind of like if you choose to do something, you have to stick to it. And I think that's one of the greatest traits in a person, is sticking to something and having that drive.
She's a superhero, a superwoman.
If she decides she's going to love you, she's going to love you, and you have no other choice. And she's going to love you forever.
Every workout that Karena does is my favorite. Any arm routine from Karena, even like some from a few years ago, I'm still like doing those same moves.
Favorite Katrina Tone It Up workout, oldie but goodie, Malibooty. I'm waiting.
I made you
Perfect pancakes.
Protein pancakes.
That is a meal.
Hey,
that is a meal.
And guess what?
I was thinking of like dinner. I forgot about late night drink snacks.
Yogurt.
Get over here.
The first meal that Karena ever made for me, I don't even know. She's made, you probably made me the cool salad where you separate like the section of like nuts and berries and cheese, and it looks like a pie, and then you mix it all together. That was one of the first things you made me.
My favorite pet is skunk.
My favorite pet is Winston.
Sorry, cats.
Yeah.
Dogs rule, cats rule. She loves dahlias.
Dinner plate dahlias.
Oh. She loves dinner plate dahlias.
You like birds of paradise. Oh wait, that's Bobby's. Sorry, I mistaken you. I feel like you just like roses.
I do. You know,
Nice deep rose.
I don't have a favorite flower, but I love flowers. Chocolate.
Oh, chocolate.
Flowers. I would rather have flowers than chocolate.
I love flowers, but I would take chocolate over any day.
I want some roses!
Give some fish some roses.
He better give me some roses, and he better take me on a date.
He will. I'll ask him.
Well, after he watches this video, he will. Two of us.
Are you making up a song?
No, I'm singing
Oh.
that one song by Snow Patrol.
Wait, let's waste time chasing cars. Either that or I had the time of my life. This is much better. We're doing much better. Good job. And I never felt this way before. And I swear, should I lift you? Yes, it's true. And owe it all to you. Oh, you're doing like the rap version.
Yeah.
My favorite memory of Karena, probably on her wedding day and seeing her dad sing to her during their first dance in the way that Bobby was looking at her, and so like how happy she was because she deserved it so much, and seeing how happy Bobby was and how loved and fulfilled her father was. I'll never forget everyone's faces at that moment and the flowers that were drooping around them.
My favorite memory of Katrina so far. I mean, we have a lot. We have traveled everywhere together, and sometimes those are the most fun memories that we still like look back on and we'll giggle about and tell stories about. When we first started Tone It Up, we were asked to go to Turks and Caicos for the first time to teach a boot camp at a resort. So we were there for 10 days, and I think we taught like 2 classes, and we just had the time of our life in Turks and Caicos, and I'll just leave it at that. It was amazing.
Favorite vacation together, I would say Turks and Caicos the first time was it. That was like, I mean, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday. When she was singing, I was crying.
There was a lot of yesterday.
No, you were humming. Yeah, we were on set. We always have a fun time.
Katrina, I love you with all of my heart, and I am so grateful that we ran into each other at that gym and our worlds kind of collided, and we've built this amazing life together and a friendship that is stronger than any friendship I've ever known. You are my best friend, my rock, that person, that listening ear, that down for whatever chick. You're everything that I need in my life to be complete. So thank you.
I love you more than anything in the entire world, Karena, and we're doing it, girl. We're doing things that we always said we would do, and we're so lucky to have each other, and we're living an absolute dream, and one time is enough with you. And I love you.
We hope you enjoyed it, and we want to see you share 10 things that you love about someone in your life. So upload it on Instagram with hashtag #TIULove, and remember, love always wins.
We love you girls so much. Bye.